Welcome to Apostolic Sunday School. We're still doing balloon tying, and this one is a bit more complicated and takes a little longer than some, so I'm going to call this a medium to advanced balloon. And it requires a lot of air, which I don't have right now, so let's see how I can pull this off. So this is the flower. So you need two different colors, contrasting colors. Obviously you'd prefer to have green for the stem and any bright color for the flower, but kids don't care. I usually use purple or black or dark blue or whatever for the stem. They don't care. So this one has to be blown up almost to the very end, and like I said, I don't know if I have that much air today, so I'll do what I can. Hey, I did it. Yeah. Got it almost to the end, and that's perfect. So, again, when they're this blown up, let go a little bit, tie it up, and there's our stem. Okay, now I'm going to step back a little bit from this. Okay, so we have this really long balloon that we have to turn into a stem, and the easiest way by far is make a twist out of it. So you just have this little spiral thing. And this is going to be your petals. So a spiral just like that. Push it down until it's flat and pinch. Okay? And then twist the entire thing. So we're going to end up with just like that. So those are the flower petals. This is the base, and this is where the flower is actually going to attach. Now to make this a bit prettier, you can get this and bend it up. And then just kind of massage that. And you'll see it'll keep this nice little up curve, which it just adds, I think it adds a lot. It's pretty cool. Alright, so we got this little deal. So there's our stem. We're just going to set this aside and do the flower. This flower has to have room to twist because we're going to do a lot of twisting. So at the end we have to have at least that much or more balloon left to make this. So let's see if I can blow this up. And yes, I was about to pass out. Not really, but alright. So, got that tied off. Got about that much balloon left. That should be perfect. And we're going to make little petals. You'll be tempted initially to make big old petals like this. You'll only get 2 of them and you'll run out of balloons. So, you want them nice and small. Smaller the better, up to a point. So, there's one. You're going to slip it right through the middle. Again, just like we did on the monkey, to tie it through. Let go. That's locked in. Soften it up. If you don't soften it, this could pop. Same size. And there's 2. And you're going to keep doing this over and over. There's simpler or less time-consuming ways to do this, as in a lot of folding, but we're not going to go there. We're going to keep this simple. Again, twist it again. Another one. That's 3. You can get away with a 3-petaled flower, but I like to go at least 4, ideally 5. There's 4. Again, I could stop there, and the kids would be perfectly happy. Okay, so there's 4. I'm going to do one more. And this is where it could pop, so just gotta be a little bit careful. Okay, there's 5. Now we got to make it pretty. But before I do that, I'm just going to let all of this air out. And this is the best way to let air out of a tight balloon. So if I bite this or pop this, the whole thing's going to just pop and shatter, and I won't have anything. It'll probably leak out of the whole balloon. So what you do is twist a little bit on the end, and just there, all of our air. Now I'm going to grab it down the base, let all my air out. I don't know if you can see that. So now I just have this loose piece. I'm just going to wrap this like crazy. Okay, so now it's all wrapped in there, and now I just have this mess of petals. I'm just going to clean those up and make them all by each other. There we go. So now I got this nice little flower, 5-petal flower. Again, 4 is fine and 3 is fine. Kids really don't care, but I like to go 5, 4 at the smallest. So now it's got to attach to here. So I'm just going to make a little bubble on the very end. And now this has got to go into here. And this is where, if you're not careful, you could pop it. So you're going to kind of push it up against there, stretch it out, and just work it into the center. Work it into the center just like that until it's dead center. I don't have it all twisted. It's just kind of in there by friction. Okay, so I could stop here, but there's one more thing I like to do, and that is on this, to twist it and just kind of give it a little massage, and it bends the flower forward and just makes it, aw. Girls love this. Takes longer to make. That's why I like to stick with the turtle or poodle, because I can knock those out in about 20 seconds. This one takes a good minute and a half. So that's a really good one though, the flower.